Alrighty then. Right. What's with the background sounds? Okay. Hello everybody who decided to join on the stream today. Okay, real situation. I gotta be honest, I don't have anything planned because, I think a lot of the stuff that I thought was essential, I think I've kind of already done it. It's like, a lot of my main characters already have a description. Let me just quickly check here. Let me just, right. Let me just check my display. Yeah, I feel like like, all of the characters that aren't just, like, funny costumes for Puma. Like, I don't think... No, I guess I could add a hyperlink. Ooh. Again, rip Archangel, rip. Here's all the people. Here's a lot of the people that I want to, like, a lot of the people that I want to at least attack, or that I will attack if they attack me back. I already got some ideas for some people, but then there are others. Oh shoot! Somebody. Ooh. There are others that have like really cool OCs and shit like that, and they kind of like, yeah, I don't really know what to do with them because they, yeah, sometimes they just have like feral OCs or something like that, or I don't know, OCs that don't really, you know. She was saved by Hatsune Miku. What? Okay. I guess you couldn't say the end of the horizon. And there are some characters that I would love to draw for people, like at least have characters from people available that I would like to get, you know, that I would like to get revenges from, or something like that. But a lot of the times they just don't inspire me, you know what I mean? And that's really the hardest thing with Art Fight. Just kind of figuring out, okay, what doesn't kind of inspire me? Like, for some people I already have... No freaking way! They already... Oh, dude, they made a fucking GIF? They made a GIF for their profile? Are you joking? That's insane! They made a GIF for their profile. Damn it! God, I wish I knew how to do that. I guess they didn't make they have published a card yet. Yeah, Paige is currently in for a whip. Yeah. It's getting a little bit close since it's like, what, a week? 7 days? And it's like, oh, shoot. Yeah, they have a couple of interesting characters. Like, some of this is kind of cool, but honestly, I was kind of just browsing through the characters on stream, hoping to say I don't have any inspiration. Then, obviously, just getting inspiration in, like, the worst moment. And making myself look like an idiot, but no, that's not happening. I'm still not having a real idea. It's like, I guess because this is character is like their fiance's character, and like obviously I fucking dig like the mountain lion fucking the hardship nose and the fucking like wah wah, like that muzzle type of thing. But like I could do like some kind of dogfight thing. But that's just something that I think is way too much effort. I could do like some like couple art of them and then and their like fiance, but I feel like that would be too. I think it would a little bit be too perfunctory because I don't usually draw like very like human proportionate style, especially with like anthro characters. And it's like anything I could do would be like, yeah. Then I have characters that like for people that follow me. And I love that. I already know that I want to attack this character. But bro, I'm just waiting for them to attack me first. Because I gotta make a couple of priorities. What I'm going to, you know, work my current that I put my current efforts towards, like studying and like thumbnailing and shit like this, right? Like, and then I have people who like I really think it would be a nice little thing to have like, you know, have like see how they adapt my characters, and I'm just they only have like feral characters, and they really do not have a lot of feral ideas. It's a little bit weird. So that's kind of the situation I'm in. I have like a lot of the stuff that I could prep for already done, and like a lot of the other stuff is a little bit too abstract for me, and I don't know. It's kind of harder. It's kind of just harder, and I'm waiting for inspiration to strike. And then there are other people that I think might attack me first. I remember talking to them or something, but it's like, yeah, this is one of those things where I just have to squeeze them in. And then there are other people who probably aren't even going to join this year, even though their art is so cool. But yeah, like, by the way, I follow a lot of these people. They have really good characters, especially this person. They asked me if I had a YouTube thing, and like we talked a little bit, and like their art is really freaking good. They need again. I talked about them on stream before, but I feel like they need to have new like some simpler characters and characters, I don't know, more like diverse than just robots. But hey, you know, let's see where this goes. I'm really excited to what they do, and I will definitely like. See, we already talked here and shared my YouTube channel and stuff like this. Yeah, it's just a weird situation. Basically, my plan for today is, weirdly enough, I might do a lot of the stuff that I could prepare for really only makes sense in terms of, like, I should do feral studies. Like, just really get together and, like, do some feral studies. Like, like, characters, like, on all fours, just like, how regular animals are. And I think that's probably the best way to go for today. I got some, I got some stuff saved up, especially in like my Lovecraft section. For like some real cool monster things. And like I feel like that might be a nice intersection of how to get started in it. Because I'm thinking about putting my monster character, like my son as monster form, into this stuff, but I'm just not sure if I can actually do some of that. So yeah, this is just gonna. This is just gonna be what I'm kind of doing. Yeah, my inspo board is a total mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. But yeah, let's take this apart again. I drew my monster form before. It's like a little bit more squinched, like the eyes are a little bit more like, like the head is meant to be bigger and stuff like this, and like there's some stuff going, but like, yeah, I just need to experiment with it more, and I feel like that could be a nice, interesting thing to do for this stream. I hope you all agree, but anyway, let's just go back to doing a little bit of actual drawing now. Whew. It's been getting a real hot lately the last couple of days. Like, again, first, what do we want to do? Like, what do we want my monster form to sort of look like? I really like the idea of like sort of a bony thing. I think it should be like a large part of the like vibes based, like just bigger, skinnier. Like the body mass isn't really shifting, but it's almost like the body is eating itself, just to kind of like lengthen the bones and shit like this. Like a lot of the like I want to have a little bit of an anorexia thing going. And I think that's kind of like, I think that's the way to go. Just make it bigger but skinnier. Just make it scarier, and just like a lot more like fucking beastie. Maybe a lot more like because we already taken out the we've already taken out a lot of the like natural like scare factor of like encountering an actual big cat in real life, like a bigger cat in real life, because pumas aren't big cats, they're actually lesser cats, but like they're the biggest of the lesser cats, but it's like all about like the purr box and shit. It's a weird dumb distinction. Yeah, that's the best suggestion I can do. Another thing we could be doing would literally be, you know, you give me suggestions for, you know, just like what do you want me to say? Maybe donate something in the to my Ko-Fi and stuff like this, like for a little like stream doodle. Like that's also a possibility. Like those are kind of my my two like big things. Alright. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, but basically, yeah, what I was trying to say earlier, we've taken already a lot of like the like anthropomorphization, the cartoonification. We've taken out some of the like actual fierceness of like encountering a big cat, and so again, I want to bring a little bit of that back by doing a monster form. You know, we're just making the eyes much smaller than in the main design. Just kind of making it like way smaller. It's probably too small right here for me to actually do much with the face, but you know, the face isn't the focus. This is mainly be like the vibe or whatever. I just realized I probably need to push this a little bit further back because I still want to have that like neck. I still want to have a neck. I wish I could have just done a lot more like. What if we make the neck like also super scale? Oh yeah, I think that works. I think it works. Yeah, I think it works. I think it works. Huh. Right, Do we want to do like a really like nasty, yeah, like a really nasty thing? Like, do we want it too nasty? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure how we do the ears without making it like... I feel like the ears, like, they can't be fluffy or whatever. They can't be too whatever, so I'm gonna just take that out. And make, like, remove that a little bit. Yeah, this is where a lot of this stuff becomes a little bit weird. I feel like I need to actually think about the actual dimensions of like the unhinged jaw. Because I do want it like fucking unhinged, like really like unnaturally wide kind of thing. But like without making it look like too much like again how I usually do. So this is kind of the best I can do in terms of like middle ground. Like this should be, I feel like we could make the nose like smaller. No, it makes it look cuter. I hate that. Again, I feel like you should focus on the whole picture here rather than just small aspects. Like, I want it to be like really fucky. I want it to be fucky. Because if it's not fucky, then like, why even make a monster sonar, right? Right, so cats have usually like a big back, like a sort of a roundish thing. I wonder if we can like sharpen that out a little bit. Really go in like the bitchy factor. Hi, nice to have you here. Like a really cool picture that I want to take inspiration from. I really want the idea of like a more hairless version. Like, what if we just stripped out a lot of the like implied fluffiness and stuff like this, and like just make it like bitchy as fuck. Like, bring in some human elements too. Like, I feel like. Again, I'm probably doing too much here, but again, this is just like me trying to experiment because I've got nothing else to actually like stream. I saw somebody doing like figure drawing, and I'm like, who the fuck wants to watch figure drawing? I didn't, so it's like, yeah, let's just do something like this because this is cool. These big boy hours. This isn't like, oh, I love doing art fight. Oh my god, this is so exciting, guys. Are you hyped? Are you so hyped for this? I know I am. Oh my god, no, this is bitch. This is man hours. This is man hours. This isn't. Oh my god, are you so excited for art fight? This is gonna be so cool. This isn't that. This isn't your grandma's drawing stream. I don't know. If your grandmother's drawing streams, honestly, I actually kind of want to watch that. I want to see what they would do. I would like to see your grandmother's drawing stream. Sounds pretty interesting. In fact, like the person that I look at, the guys, I would like to flirt with fucking. No, not with your grandma. I like to flirt with pastels. Like, I really like the idea of working with pastels, and like, I think like a lot of older people are drawn naturally to like that material, and like that shit is absolutely fucking great. Like seeing some of the people like doing that, I feel like that's nice. I feel like especially when you're in retirement age, like it is a great thing. But they're not gonna be an art fight, so frankly, yeah, we're not trying pastel colors either. Maybe in the future we'd like to see that. Just let me know. Alright, yeah, we're just doing monster Sona things. Just monster Sona things, you know. Ripping somebody's head off and feeding on its blood. Hashtag just monster Sona things. See, I made a mistake here. Like, we need the claw to like be really fucking big and sharp. Like make it like fucking Struwwelpeter-mäßig. Like just like long claws, like just non-kempt at all. Just like. But yeah, again, if anybody actually wants to type something in the chat, you can give me suggestions for like what else we could draw. Because again, this is just like the least, like this is the least intrusive thing right now. But yeah, even though I was just joking about the pastel thing, like your grandma's drawing stream, I genuinely think pastels are good, just a great thing to work with. Like, it can be like really cool. It's funny that you have pastel marker, like pastel, yep, just pastel pens or whatever you call it, and then you have like pastel colors. As in, like, you know, the color scheme, like light baby blues and things like that, like sort of light peachy oranges and stuff like this. Kind of weird how you have like both the medium and sort of color range, color value set, vaguely called that. This is where my self-taught thing just kind of shows its ugly head, where it's just, oh yeah, I wonder how that came to be. I wonder if they would explain something like that in art school. Maybe not. Maybe not, though. Should I just be really cheeky and just sketch something out and then just like draw me a monster Sona fucking thing? That'd be kind of scummy. That'd be kind of shitty. I don't like that.
It could be a thing. It could be a thing, but it's like like heavy experimentation. Thing is, I definitely did want to put a monster in, like, on the card. If you notice, if you look at my Artfight card, I definitely did put it on there. So it's on there. So I just kind of feel like it's an obligation at this point. Otherwise, I'd have to, I don't know, fucking. I don't think anybody actually came in there to actually look for a monster, but if they did, they'd probably be left disappointed, and it's like, oh man, I don't like to people disappointed like that. Alrighty then. Definitely not an expert in anatomy, as you can tell. I'm really trying to sort of get something going. Should we have a lower jaw, or should we just like leave it like dangling or something? Nah, I feel like this needs to have a backstory. Like it's cool, but like I came up with like a backstory or something, but it's just so. It's so. It's just not like what I think would be like compelling. It's just literally was. It was meant to be just like a short. Like a short whatever. Yeah, I made this for like one of those challenge, like one of those like whatever Toba challenges. This year I definitely would not do a fucking Toba challenge or something. Cause that, like, bro, I'm already doing art fight. I'm not just regulating my own art to just a calendar, you know? Like, oh wow, look, it's so-and-so Toba, look, it's so-and-so July, look, it's May, oh look, it's March, oh look, it's doing this. It's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. Like, this year definitely is the year where I'm flirting with some of this stuff, but it's like, I can't see myself doing that, like, forever. Or, like, even much at all, really, because it's just meh. It's just so meh. Okay, let's look at my... Oh, yeah, let's look at the reference. The reference actually kind of has the leg. Instead of going somewhere here, actually. I need to actually I'm gonna put this, and then just kind of like that. And...
Yeah. Hmm. Right, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? It's a good beginning, but I feel like the legs are way too long. That looks better, but I'm not feeling it fully. Okay, I hope my microphone wasn't like was going weird or something.
You'd almost call this my comfort food. Because I never really did participate in, hey, I want to give this monster, like this monster form, like that much of a reason to exist. I just kind of wanted to have it. I feel like I just think that's kind of the appeal of it. That's its own fucking, you know, reason to exist. Again, it was so boilerplate how I created it, and like, usually that's not how I like. Again, to just come up with stuff. I usually like a connection. I usually like to something. But it's like, nah. Not here, not how, not...
No, not like this, not like that. Hi! Cool. Oh yeah. You mentioned that last time too. Let me just... Oh, so that's what that looks like. That's funny. Oh, okay, that's kind of funny. That just looks like that troll face edit. Okay, that looks really funny though. Damn it.
Never played Poppy Playtime, but...
Is that what it's called? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but nice to have somebody in the chat actually typing. It's, yeah, I got some ideas. But to me, the monster form just never really wants to. Maybe it's because I do a lot of like character art. Maybe it's because I like to do a lot of character with concepts, and it's like, what can you really do with like a monster like this, except like make it snarl or whatever, or like turn it ironic. I feel like I have got a problem with that. Like, what do I do with it? And it's just, yeah, it's one of my weaknesses, but. Frankly, no. I've always been thinking about like giving it like a weird like acid factor or something, like some kind of like really bad. Hey, you know what? I really like having the sort of the fang, like the big teeth kind of sort of coming out like this. Look, I really like this. Please tell me you can actually. No, of course you can't. Oh, what type of vibe are you going for? Oh, I don't know, I'm just kind of winging it a lot of the times with the monster form. I just kind of... like, I was always more or less just... Hey, wouldn't it be cool to just have one? Like, I just want to go, like, emaciated fucking... Just animal, but just more, you know? Just like, just like, mangy animal, but just more and more and more and more. Just kind of make it like skinny and make it like more hairless. Make it just, yeah, just take out the cuteness that is like inherent kind of to like, you know, my main Sona's design. Just kind of make it like, again, put in back that oh shit, like oh shit a mountain lion kind of factor.
That's kind of what, as a whole, I'm kind of going for. I feel like the head is way too disproportionate. Yeah.
I should redo the head, but I really like this idea. I really like this idea with like the teeth
Kind of going off to the side, like you can almost hear like an auto as the teeth kind of like spread apart. I feel like, yeah, that's kind of fucky. That's fucky. That has a little bit of a implied body horror whenever we see like a transformation sequence or something. That's cool. That's so cool. Yeah.
like that, and like some muzzle elongation and stuff like this. Like
the more we get, the better.
Like, what is usually the main form? The main form usually has like something like this, like two balls, and like the muzzle is kind of like, you know, sort of heart shaped. Kind of do something like this. We do like this. Kind of go maybe for like something like this, like. That's probably not that accurate, but you know, it's just for example. I never really liked drawing at this angle. Just the side profile always looks bad. We add a little bit of like the thing scruff a little bit. Just kind of add that. And I put something like this out, right? Something that I realize it should go to the back a little bit, right? Yeah. So at the back of the head, we got this, we got that. I always like to do this. Then we got something like this, like the back of the head is implied, but I always like to end it here because I think that's a good natural end point. Right, this is again big eye, and then we add the this, that, and then they kind of, you know, like the weird mohawky, just kind of let this kind of go downwards a little bit, like this, that.
And that's it. Just all around references. Like, it's really defunct. Like, it's just, let me show you. It's literally just like a bunch of things from all over. Like something like this, which is cool. I would like to do just something like this, like not the arms necessarily, but like so, like just like a skull, like a big tongue, like a little bit of a zombie vibe maybe. Just definitely something again, just taking like maybe skin something like this, a little bit of like werewolfism too, and like whatever this is that I found online one day. Oh, and like this is the original thing that kind of inspired it, which is like some dumb art from like a furry role-playing thing. It's kind of dumb, and I always think that the dude has a nosebleed. Yeah. He's also like connected to like the best pun I've ever heard with furries. Like, just the best. And it's like, damn it, why did it have to be connected to a shitty, like, the role-playing game that kind of sucked ass? Then again, I don't like listening to role-playing game things with other people. So, I don't know, maybe that's just my standard. Maybe it was perfectly fine by those standards, but it's like, yeah, no. But yeah, this is kind of like, this is what I sketched out. You kind of see, I still winged it, I still retain like the this and the that. I think I made the cheekbones a lot sharper too. I feel like I could go back to this, but like I do want to a little bit challenge myself. I think finding a way to integrate the thing really does add something. Again, I almost want to kind of like bring some of these interesting ideas kind of into it. Cause yeah, I don't know. This is like some early ass shit. Like the perspective isn't perfect here. Like I just realized that like they're way too fucking long. And like I didn't have Josie's thing figured out. Like this is so fucking old, but it's like, yeah, this was still fun. Like this was still like a cool sort of idea, and I would probably do this again one of these days. But yeah, I need to actually do more with it. But yeah, let's go back to the thing. Oh, we forgot. Of course, we forgot the ears. But like, yeah, forgot the ears. So having like this, and hey, we have a decent side view. You know what? Maybe I should do just a fucking. Oh, maybe I should do a. It's like a ref sheet for like. Actually, you know what? I could probably add this to like if anybody wants me to wants to do a 3D model for me. That would be pretty awesome, actually. Yeah. But then again, like, yeah, like I like shit like this, and this is usually what I do basically for my main character, you know, for Puma's sheet. Like we can do this like this, can have the body sort of going like, you know, downwards and stuff like that, or we can, you know, sort of just kind of move it again back a little to give it like that sort of something like this, and then this isn't actually a good way to draw like a feral pose or whatever. I don't know, you want to plan this out better, but you know, this is just literally just for example. And with the monster Sona, I think we want to like keep the head, like not obviously this isn't one-to-one, but like I want to keep the head sort of at a
thing and like move the muzzle like way more forward, like something like this. Add back a little bit of that curve, I think. Almost like shrink the eyes into the head again. I feel like these are roughly the same size, but just everything else just overpowers. Just like overpowers the actual thing. I think we need to have the nose sort of be similar. The nose and eyes being roughly similar, with the eyes being maybe a little bit taller. And then just kind of have this, it's like a, look at that, and just move the. It looks way too much like a dog, doesn't it? Like, yeah, I think it looks way too much like a dog, but I don't know how to like how to really like take it away from like a werewolf type of thing. I haven't seen a lot of good things. I feel like I should. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Do we think like the do we think like the dog nose? I feel like we should think about like a neat little middle ground. Like here it works without too much of a fuss. And here it might be like a little bit too much. I always want to go like a distance like that, but it's just not working to me. So I should probably do something like this. Yeah, that's a good reference. Yeah, hey, how about we do this? How about we do like a nice crunch nose? Yeah, what do you think of that? What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Like a fucking crunch nose. Sort of make the pupils smaller. The main ones, I think I'm having it grow like maybe fungi or something. Yeah, I like the idea of like some. I like the idea of like some fucking of adding like something like a I don't know, some like acid or something like that. I really like that idea of like almost what I would do was like add this and maybe add like, again, this is probably gonna call me degenerate, but I like the idea of like a big, like almost like bulbous fucking stomach section, like just filled with like some kind of weird viscous acid, like some kind of like way it's like generate, like the way it's like generating or something. Yeah, let's kind of move it a little bit out of the nose, like. And again, like the almost have it like. And almost like keep it. Okay, that looks maybe a little bit silly, but we could do something like, again, this. Keep it a little bit like that. And from it, it's like dripping like drool, and so like it's like some kind of viscous fucking fluid, like some. Like it's just like kind of going into like the rest is like weirdly. I feel like I'm missing the. Like, I never thought about it like a actual body, like I almost have it like with like I don't know, veins or something. Oh, it's like really like bursting or whatever, like kind of like in a weird acid pregnancy or some shit. That would like kind of weirdly grotesque and kind of freak you out and be like, ooh.
What if we made like the Why is my mouse not really working? Oh well, whatever.
Like yeah, make the arm like weirdly gangly or whatever, like really just like small, and
I feel like
I don't think I should mess with the form that much, but like,
oh yeah, like make it almost like the body is accommodating like that weird fucking stomach thing.
it's like you're making the arms and legs bigger, and you just have like it's like weird protrusion in the middle of it. Oh, that's and like it's so big, it's kind of like cracking against like this sort of like fucking rib cage that's like almost like it's like brushing up against it. And again, like like fucking acid resistant claws or something like that, just like really like vicious bullshit. I feel like I fucked up the proportions. I feel like it should be like it should be kind of moving forward a little bit, but it's almost like the body's like weirdly construed to like back to like only fucking like basically the only purpose for it to exist is just like
it's withering away so that just to like spew fucking acid or something like this, like really weird shit. Cause that's what was kind of missing in the thing, like in the original like inspiration for this, because it was like, I don't know, guys now
wants the thing, and it's like, I guess, but he looks like fucking hardly any different. He just looks a little bit like, I don't know, like he had too many fucking Lidl chocolate croissants or something like that. With his fucking energy drinks, like a fucking metal degenerate that he is. Like Metal, Leute.
Hi! Nice to have somebody else here. How are you doing? Uh, 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 uh. Hmm. Damn it. Blah. YouTube is going crazy right now. It's going mostly alright. Okay, I can't. Actually, I can't look at your channel. I want to, but I can't. For some reason, YouTube just doesn't want me to right now. What the hell? Okay. What? Ah. Alright. Oh, okay, so you just mostly do YouTube Shorts. Okay, I get it. Coloring's actually really good. I like it. I think we should look at your channel right now. By the way, yeah, right now I'm making a monster sauna because like I'm just kind of doing like I don't know. I basically have all my art fight stuff ready, for my main characters. Now I just really want to do like a, like a really just like a side character of a side character. I want to kind of explore that, what I can do with that, just in case somebody wants to like actually tag like a monster sauna type of thing. Because I put it in the art fight ref as like a, oh shit, would make it look more interesting, and I had like concept sketches for it like for a long time, so I was like, maybe I could do it, and I don't know, now it's mostly a vanity thing. It's mostly a vanity thing. It's like I can do it, but it's not that hard, but it's like, when in Rome, might as well do like a weird acid spewing fucking anorexic monster thing. There's this one guy I love called Draw Sessions. He does really good things, but he gets like way too like abstract monster things. He's like way too much into like speculative evolution, or like almost that territory of monster, and it's like I'm not into that. It's like he's just like the wrong variations of like vibes based and whatever. Because I'm autistic and I just prefer something that has actually more representational, of like maybe something like in something that could not exist in real life, but something that represents something from real life, like just a screwed up version of that. I always like monsters like that. Like, again, that element of corruption I think is really fucking amazing. But, yeah, chat. Since I kind of screwed myself up by drawing it too close to the edge of the page, and I'm not really liking those proportions. I feel like the neck, I like the head, but I don't like the neck length and stuff. Like, it's like I want to space this out a lot better. But, before I do that, let's just kind of go in and look at some of the thumbnails of the person that just joined here. Because I like going through this. And it's like, I like some of the anime-based art style, but something I'm kind of noticing from like the after videos, I feel like what I'm missing here on the left side, I don't know, I feel like in the sketch, like the lines are a little bit more thicker, I think? I wonder if you're using like acrylic markers or something like that. No, I think I'm also seeing Ruhu markers, or maybe it's some discount brand. That shape looks a little bit, I don't know. I'm seeing like a plastic box here. Could be. But it's like, yeah, I feel like I had this exact problem where it's like the lines thickness just didn't come out well. But yeah, something about the line thickness here versus in the end product is kind of, I don't know, it's a classic thing of like you want at the bottom, you want to have thicker lines to actually emphasize a lot of the, like the edges of a character, like where the weight of a character should be. That way you don't have to do too much crazy stuff with shading. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm noticing in like some of the smaller things that I think could be improved. But hey, congratulations, you got like what? You got like 700 like 650 more subscribers than me, so you must be doing something right. But yeah, that's just my curiosity. I like looking at other people's things who join the stream. Yeah, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I like the ideas, but it's like we need to actually, like, as we say here in Germany, Butter bei die Fisches. Butter bei die Fische. And we're gonna just do like a, oh yeah, we're gonna do like a weird like thing where it's like with a weird like bloated stomach type of thing. I like the idea of like having just a hose like that, like a like spewing forward type of thing. Like that's fucked. That's fucked. That's like a total like objectification type of thing. It's like, oh wow, that gets my goat going. That's an ethical wasteland, and I love it. Because usually people just do that for their fetishes. But no, I wanted to do it for, you know, whatever. I just want to do it for Monster Sauna. And I just want to do it for like a... What do you have? What did we have in the past? I think I should go back. What do we have previously in the stream? Right. So doing a thing. Okay, what we did was almost like putting it like more up here, more of a and then we put a this and a that and a. And we put it like really like this, like a yeah. Now we're returning something to it, something of that design to it. Right. And like we're making it like really, like maybe we're gonna make it like bigger. Yeah, it's probably a little bit too big now. Here I had the. I like the head proportion, like, yeah, we'll make it a little bit stubby again, right, make it a little bit stubbier, that way, yeah. So I'm gonna keep some of that original like idea, just making it like bleh. Again, like really, like make it look like he was living every minute of being like a weird, like my only life purpose is to fucking spray like fucking acid to dissolve enemies and fucking, I don't know, liquor them up or some shit. Num num num. Just going num 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 on your dissolved enemies like a, or like a beetle or something like that. Yum yum yum. Oh, what we could also do is like most of the teeth are fucking like acided away, like it's like so just like dissolved, and it's like, oh yeah, that's upsetting. That's nice and upsetting. I like this. That's neat. Like except the big teeth, like they're just like too big, like they're just like, I don't know, like, and maybe they get to be like, I don't know, regrow into like these big things, whatever, they're like acid resistant, but like the rest is like, no, bro, they don't get the same thing. They're not iconic shape enough. So we just doing that bullshit. We're just doing that bullshit, man. What is your purpose in life? Spew acid at your enemies and lick them up. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Hey, it's more of a prescribed purpose in life. Yeah, previously, so it's like, You usually don't get a prescribed purpose, right? You have to choose that for yourself, but like now somebody gets to tell you what your purpose is. Oh, my autism loves that. My autism loves that. Even when it's something like this, well, yeah, but it's, at least it's being told to me. Yeah, this is like all, at this point we're just kind of prototyping this stuff. Just kind of like seeing where this goes, seeing where this... No, this doesn't look good. Yeah, I wanted to do more feral studies. But yeah, it's just not. I don't think it's happening today. Yeah, this is one of those things where I just really need to... I probably need to put a little bit more of a design language about this. Like, sort of a like medium, like small, medium, large, medium. Something like that. Like the neck is like the space of the actual head. Like, actually make it like, again, weird and upsetting. I should probably look it back at... Hey, this is like the most self-indulgent thing I could be doing. I wish I was more into like actually drawing like like more feral stuff generally. I feel like I would be better doing this. But again, this is kind of my way of getting slightly back into it. I feel like we should be looking... Oh yeah, I think I like this. I think I like this more. Yeah, just kind of like go ham with the the spinal plates here, and then just they dip it back down instead of going up back up again. Again, we want to have that sort of experiment where it's like it kind of dips back down, so it's like it's like it just gives that expression of like the whole body's caving to like the massive big thing. It draws attention to this thing. And again, just kind of... So, I don't know, what are we thinking? Too much? Too little? Maybe try it without?
I could be doing that. I feel like I had good results, and I feel like this is scans a little bit too much like a. To be fair, it looks kind of funny there too. I feel like this would be kind of a. The proportions without it. I feel like I like it a little bit more. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to make it like? Do we want to completely miss? Like completely miss the acid, like the acid thing. Be veiny. You have to phrase it like that. Where is my? Why is my mouse? Why is nothing really working right now? Or is it just like veiny? I don't know. What do you mean? You mean like sort of skin and bones type? I want to do that. Okay, my mouse is just kind of doing a really weird thing right now. But yeah, I just I have to sort of kind of get my bearings with some of this stuff too. I want it to be at least skinny. I don't know if I want to have like flesh masses and stuff like this, because that makes it instantly like harder to draw. I feel like I will just like try my best to suggest like muscle lines and stuff like that. I guess this is really where I should look more into like actual anatomy. Again, I've been faking it for so long that it's like, yeah, I definitely want to have it to be like a little like skin, like again, the skin and bones sort of really emphasize the gratuitousness. Maybe have some, again, some hairs in the back, like something like that, where it's like, almost like the acid can't touch it or something. Yeah. Oh, how about we do this? How about we do like a, like sort of a hair, like only at this thing. What country are you from? Germany. Yeah. And I feel like you should really, maybe we should do like some kind of almost like neck hair thing. Like, oh yeah, that would add so much character too. Where it's like my, yeah, just kind of have the thing like the hairy neck and stuff like this, and it's like it's just all been like acided away, except for here where it's like. Again, you can't it can't reach. It can't reach almost, and I feel like that's a cool. I feel like that's a cool idea. Yeah. No. All right. The hair only on the head reminds me of when animals get shaved for treatment. Yeah, I don't mind to have it only on the head, though. I think I should just kind of have it again the back of the head and stuff like this. Like I really like your way of thinking. I'm kind of thinking maybe I shouldn't do this like the spinal thing, but then again I feel like the spinal thing is kind of goated though. I feel like the spinal thing is kind of goated. Also, I think like a tongue or something like that, you could really like it's almost like, again, you have something fluid and dynamic coming out of it. Again, as sort of a reminder of just kind of like, again, this like completely like swerving around the creature, just like only like to almost like simulate like a constant, like on top of like the constant liquid coming out of it anyway, like out of the mouth anyway. It's like you also have like this blah, just like something that kind of suggests that. It's like, oh, Mr. Freaky. Yeah, is the spine protruding out of the back? I think it's just super revealing under the skin. I think it should be protruding under, like, out of the back. Like, I feel like that's a kind of like the vibe I'm kind of going for, because it's like supposed to be like this zombie kind of thing. And it's like, it's again like a sort of a weird super virus or whatever. But yeah, what do we think of the acid idea? Is that too much? Is that too like too sus, or is it? Or could we do that? I'm so fucking happy that I didn't like get totally like just bleh by the heat today. Because again, it's just getting hot over here right now. And it's just like, whoa, it's not good, not good. Some stuff in my mouth is kind of going weird. Even that, but it's like, oh, something in my mouth is really going weird. Oh yeah, something with my Pure F maybe? Maybe it's that, but I don't know what exactly. Kind of having trouble looking at my references. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, but I feel like this is a good kind of first step to getting, yeah, just kind of getting there.
Hmm. Hmm. So yeah, again, what are we thinking? The more like full-on Wraith thing, sort of like the emaciated, like tall guy, like something more like longer and like more like spear, like kind of straightforward, like kind of again skinnier, longer, and just kind of more intimidating. Or are we thinking more like again the stuff with the acid, the weird like bulging, protruding stomach, and like the acid thing. That's always the thing. Like, how freaky do I want it to be? And how freaky do I want it to be? Oh no, but seriously. This is a good, difficult choice. They're both good. Thanks. Yeah, I just really like the like longer, skinnier, wraithy thing, but again, my kinky part also really likes the weird acid thing and like just the fluid spewing of it. I probably should have phrased that better. But no, like I genuinely do think like, this has a cool like idea. Like, what are we more for? Like the plop, like the wet thing? Kind of like, what's scary? What's scary and cool, and what would people more like to draw? Like, just the kind of like, Again, the weird plap thing just has a certain appeal, but I feel like the just kind of hollowness of like the first kind of two ideas, like the original ideas, like that's kind of where it originally started, and I have a hard time moving away from it. I suppose in some ways we could make it so as to where it's kind of like we could do both, but it's I don't know. How about we kind of shelve? We're gonna shelve. Or would we shelve some of it for a later date? And just do some general like feral studies. Because again, coming up with both ideas is satisfying, but I just kind of gotta see what's going on. Oh yeah. I like what you're saying. I like what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like I feel like both are kind of clashing. Both are kind of clashing with each other a little bit. But then again, it needn't. You have a point, kind of. You have a point because you really want to kind of like, if you want to put like a big thing sort of here, whatever, it makes it more like a really vomiting. You know what? Fuck it. Okay, maybe that looks a little silly. Just maybe, yeah, make it smaller so it doesn't look so fucking like DeviantArt edit-ish. Yeah, what if we add an MS Paint circle tool underneath the characters? Like, ooh, look, they're fat now. Ooh. Like, instantly get, like, fucking more instantly getting more watches than I fucking do. It's like, fuck, I hate DeviantArt sometimes. Oh, thank you, Frozen Kiwi Dude. It sounds like you're talking from a walkie-talkie and it's low-key kinda cool. Thank you. Yeah, I guess that makes sense for the Sergeant Panther thing. You could probably think about it as like a, I don't know, fucking Battlefield walkie-talkie app. Really, it's literally just because my streaming setup does not like my microphone setup. It's weird because it sounds fine when I record something, but like on stream it always sounds like ass. But thank you. If you have something in mind that kind of combines the two, draw it. Dude, fucking draw it, Candlex10, if you want to do that. Damn it, how can I... Right. What is wrong with my... Oh, I get it. You know what? I think I know what's wrong with my... Oh... Yeah, if you have an idea, if anybody has ideas for the Monster Sona thing, then like let's do it. Like let's workshop this shit. Because I'm not married to anything in particular. I just kind of want to have like a
Again, just like a cool form, like. I don't know, I'm like, yeah, come on, guys, let's add up like a fucking puddle or whatever. Let's add like a fucking puddle of acid or whatever, like just like, bleh, like bleh.
If you can't tell, this is super inspired by the time when I was actually anorexic. Yeah, and it can happen to dudes too.
Like, I feel like that's kind of what makes it like a lot fuckier. I think that it makes it just so much fuckier. Like, it's when I actually just had like borderline bulimia, just eating disorder up the ass. It's like.
Oh, I'm in, I'm not in your team. I think I just checked, and I think I'm not in your team. Because you are what, Team Tragedy, if I just so correctly. Go to channel. Yeah, you're on Team Tragedy. I don't. Do I not have my thing set up? Right. I'm here. Yeah, I'm Team Comedy. I know, this is like the most anti-comedic thing or something like that, but it's like, oh yeah, that adds something. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, what did I do with some of the other ones? Okay, we add like a straight up, then we kind of add it downwards, and then kind of going sort of this, and kind of go back there, and then I'm just gonna make it a little bit more angular again, just like Or at least, maybe we should add a dew claw like here or some shit. Maybe we could actually make this a dew claw. It's a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I really like this a lot more.
Then we add like again, we add a little bit of like the back hair and stuff like this. Because again, we don't want to make it like a generic fucking mascot horror type of monster. We want to make it something cool. We want to make it like something that's like genuine, like conceptually upsetting. Because I think horror just kind of, it helps us get more comfortable with like, just being, again, I've overcome a lot of my, like my weight, like I have problems related to like weight and stuff like this. And, again, this just kind of helps me kind of get a little bit better with, something like this. Just kind of putting it into like perspective and something like that, just kind of like, Yeah. I never knew what to do with the tail, but I feel like this is kind of like, yeah, it's coming up with something. Now this sketch, this really is the awkward middle child, the awkward middle child of the whole bunch. Okay, yeah, maybe that's a little bit too much. Let's not go in this direction. Let's not go in this direction. And what I like about this is that we still have a little bit of ways to expand, like the nose and stuff like this. Yeah, I feel like we can keep some of the teeth. I feel like it keeps like the outer teeth. Again, it makes it kind of like if we want to really do it, we could make it like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to put it into words. I'm trying to think, like, hey, maybe could put some things like that reminds you of like a, I don't know, like a sewage grate or something like that. That's just like, bleh, like fluids coming out of it. But I feel like that's too abstract. I feel like I'm not actually seeing that. I got the love sick blues. Oops to use. Somebody shook a daddy. Oh yeah, right! Right, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's an idea. I seen that in like art, but I don't want to pull it up actually because it's like, you know, none of these people have been. Yeah, something like that, like some kind of like acid bubbles or whatever, like cysts. I think the word you're trying to look for is a cyst. Okay, and that person did not follow me. Alright. Good. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. We need to make some of that happen, but I don't have a good reference for that. Man. I had another reference exactly for something like that. I forgot what. No, I know exactly where it is. I think I have it even on the same board. Not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. No. Here, like something like that. Yeah, I get you. It's not. The reference I have is not really. Nah, actually, you know what? It's not what I'm looking for. Oh God. Hello, fucking. I know exactly where I'm getting that idea from. Like, and I know where it's from. I have it. Like, actually, it's like from some art that's like vaguely related to the DM of like of that art.
of that one thing that I told you guys about that kind of originally inspired that thing. Right. Okay. I hate opening for Affinity so much. Right. No, that just... Okay, I'm not going through like 5,000 things. Where's that? No. Or did I just imagine this? I feel like I might have just imagined some of that. What the hell am I looking at? Yeah. No. No. I genuinely hope you like my my fucking stream display actually tells me like the right thing and you're not seeing what I'm seeing, because like if I showed you any of this I'd be off of YouTube and you would all think me as a fucking weirdo. But it's like there's like one weird fucking thing that it's like I swear to God was like that, like exactly what we're describing. No, I guess not. I guess I was imagining it like that. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I was just imagining things. Oh well. No, that sucks.
Oh well, you know what? The dumbass sketch is is useful for something. Like then we can like transfer some of these placements to our other things and see how that looks at different perspectives. Hey, look, we're actually being smart about this. That's pretty cool. Right. Okay, I think we want to have something on the shoulder, right? Like something like here, something like.
Okay, what does an actual cyst look like? Right, cyst. Yeah. Yeah, that's nasty. So not as nasty as what I just looked at, but it's still nasty.
Yeah, like some. Yeah, let's put it into like clusters, like that, like the shoulder, like just behind like the hairs or whatever, like just kind of behind the hairs. Making it into sort of like cluster-like formations. Actually kind of looks like a hyena if you ask me. Like with that weird, like, protruding stomach. It kind of reminds me of a hyena. It's also kind of fucking ironic. I like that. I like that. I like that. We actually have some really cool ideas going, I think. And we need to actually have it in some places to penetrate the actual silhouette. Phrasing, I know.
Okay, I feel like we're talking about abscesses, not cysts. Hmm. Hmm. Fucking, this just, I don't know, this just reminds me of like those really oddly satisfying, like pimple popping videos. I just remember something I can use as a reference for that idea. Sure.
Yeah, I feel like we're already doing like a lot of cool things. Yeah, so
Alright, I'm just gonna Google. Oh, I can't Google this. I guess I'm just gonna use this as a reference. Oh, I get it. This is a little bit too much, I think. God damn, bro. It's even the fucking backstory of these things at this point. Jesus Christ. Okay, at this point it's just slop. It just makes no sense. Yeah. Yeah, at this point it doesn't even look like anything anymore. Oh. Yes, it's like, I don't know, I've just reached that point with a lot of FNAF designs where it's like, oh, yeah, kind of seen it.
but I know exactly what you're talking about, and I like your ideas though.
Look, I like the ideas, but it says like
In this context, I just like, blah, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I feel like I've seen everything. I like what you're doing. Again, it's literally just like how much effort do we want to, or do we want to have like a big one in the middle? Yeah. It's like pushed to the side by the like, muscle strand there. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool idea. Yeah, thanks for the suggestion. I looked it up. The unwholesomeness of the situation. You know what? This kind of actually goes. This actually kind of goes hard. How about we make this like a second stage form or whatever? It's not like my original concept, but like the. I think it would be a cool second stage form. Yeah. Because everybody loves like monsters that go through like different forms. Everybody loves that. It's a crowd pleaser. I like that. I like that a lot. Hmm. Get your friggin' infection AUs. Fuck it, am I just doing the fucking Sergeant Panther infection AU thing? Oh, I don't care. I don't care. It's been tropified. That's not a real word, is it? It can be if you really want it. Ah, fuck it. I don't care if it's a trope. I kind of do love it though. It's a trope for a reason. It's a trope for a reason. Puss boy. Anyway. I was wondering which one was the first. Again, let's go back to the original stage. Again, this usually goes with a logic of like, I don't know, it's like I don't know, the virus rewards you for being like in the game longer, so I don't know, makes you like more like it makes you more sedentary or almost like, I don't know, it makes it more like self-sustaining type of shit. So it's like I like the idea of the original thing of just being like the like my original version too, with just like this, and then eventually it just starts like swelling and swelling like with some. God, now damn it! Now we get to the like, maybe like some kind of like. I might as well just say it, fucking with the weird war like subtones, like fucking when he gets his like when the thing gets his prey or something like that, you're like. I don't know, just like gradually it's like whatever, and like with the more fucking things it gains, the more it becomes like the virus becomes like self-replicating and more like I don't know. Fucking like I don't know, I just like the idea of like when you're just like kind of slightly exposed to it, like whatever, but like when you just actually hit with the stuff, it just works like acid. It's basically I like the idea of like it being like something like fumes or whatever. Like almost like the fumes of the acid combined with like Flash is sort of a nutrient ground, like dissolves it immediately and it goes into like sort of a spore or like some kind of like something like a thing. Am I making sense? Yeah, I feel like that makes a lot more sense with like whatever. I feel like fuck it, yeah, at this point we're just gonna put some board trips in this too, might as well. I just kind of gets bigger over time, it's just kind of, I like this, I like that idea. It's fucky, it's weirdly horny, and it's just like, ah, fuck it, you know, it works. It works, it's kind of like, it's both repulsive and like weirdly intriguing. So you get war, corruption, and like transformation. There's like 3 finishes. I'm kind of happy with that. I feel like that could get a lot of people to draw something like that. just an idea.
Yeah. So would the acidic cyst form be the final? Yeah, I would say so. I would say so, where it's like, it's still mobile or whatever, and it acts almost like a, like, what was it, like the boomer from like Left 4 Dead. I like that idea. It's like the final fucking thing. It's like just it just Allahu Akbars itself. It's like and whatever, like in the middle of like a big fight. Like, I feel like that. I feel like the boomer as a concept is always like kind of like a weird.
No, it's kind of like a weird thing, but I always thought it was like, in terms of like monster thing, it was super cool. Maybe putting a little bit of Left 4 Dead in there, I feel like that'd be kind of nice. They could almost like chart an entire path from this. This is what we call character development, I guess, or whatever, like, I guess monster development.
I feel like a lot of people just make that as an excuse to have like a fucking hybrid creature, whatever, of like a lot of animals they like, and then just call that a monster. And I just go full on like actual like horror type of thing. It's like, we are not the same.
It's like actually, just like, yeah, that scans. Like, people probably gonna be like just a trope thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's a fun thing to draw.
Yeah. You know what? That actually like really works for me. I feel like we can use a lot of these things, again, because we don't have a lot of time before art fight starts, so we have to like cut corners like fucking bitch. We have to cut corners like a fucking bitch. So, yeah, let's just kind of do that. Let's just kind of use these sketches as kind of a basis for like a progression chart. Friggin' just infection you, goddammit. I don't mind, but it's kind of cool. I don't mind it. It's kind of cool. I'm like, yeah. I feel like, you know what? It's been 2 hours, and I feel like for 4 sketches and stuff like this, I think that's really cool. Yeah. I feel, yeah, it is like one of those things where they just smash their favorite thing together. And I think they just called that a monster, and I feel like not a lot of people would do that, but then there's always a spectrum with like people who would do like a Dungeons and Dragons thing. And like, what if it's just like a monster species or whatever? Like, I don't know. Oh, it's like my thing had like tentacles coming out of it, and it's like an Eldritch God Shoggoth mix. And I'm like, okay, sure, sure, You just kind of have to like, like slowly nod your head. Yeah. I feel like this is a good thing. I feel like we come up with a cool amount of stuff. I hope everybody had fun. And like, yeah, like now it's actually kind of, now the sun is actually setting, and I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of getting a little bit tired. I think we came up with a lot of cool stuff, and we really like pushed this design, really pushed this like, again, the original freaking just unpolished idea. I think we pushed it a lot further, because it was like, I don't know, I was literally, I was still kind of going off of the original inspiration, which also had like acid bullshit going on, but it was more of a like a rock star. It was like more of a fucking rocker doing like a thing, right? And like I feel like we fixed a lot of the problems kind of going on, like just kind of brainstorming. I feel like we kind of fixed a lot of those things that I had problems with, because like the difference between like this dude and like fucking monster form is like 2 minutes. Like it wasn't even explored like how this dude got to be a monster. It was just kind of dumb, and I was like, oh god, I hate that. And it's like, I don't know, I guess this just happens because of some, again, roleplay bullshit. And like, let's not do this. I feel like we actually came up with like a little bit of a chart, a little bit of a progression thing. And like, yeah. I really do like what we kind of... I really do like what we can kind of do here with this. And like, I think it actually got me really excited again, because I was way too shy to put too much of this in there. But I feel like at the end of this now, I kind of feel like we got like more than the inspiration that gave me that idea. We have more than more of it than it kind of in here. And like that's what I call progress. I feel like that's what we can do when it's not, and we don't half bake an idea for the sake of a weird stupid side project. I mean, it is still a stupid side project, but it's the pure focus, and I like that. It's not just like bleh. So yeah. Again, I think this is literally one of those things. I don't think this is one of those YouTuber things where it's like whatever. I think this is genuinely one of those things where I feel like we all just kind of contributed something and pushed this together, kind of like you and me. Again, thanks Candlewax10 for again just being for continuing to just commenting and being here. I like this because I don't know, recently just I don't know, it's always nice to just have one or two people just being in here, and it's like it's nice to just. Yeah, it's just nice to BS. I will be here Thursday, and we can definitely, again, we can do some more with this. Maybe we can actually like do a proper chart with this, because I've seen some monster charts, and it's like, oh fuck, I always like that. That's one of my favorite genres of like monster fiction. Like, one of my favorite parts of the process, where it's almost like a transformation sequence, but like presented as like a presenting it as like a scientific thing, and that's mwah. Again, maybe it's the autism in me that likes charts, but yeah, I hope you like what we've been doing here. And with that, yeah, I really want to say thanks again. Thanks everybody for being here. I'll be refining this on the side. I will be refining this on Thursday. Right now, I spent so much time today just kind of doing inking and coloring work, and it's like, yeah, I'm just kind of tired a little bit. I should have probably spaced out my energies a little bit more. But yeah, I guess that's what Outfit is about. Just kind of, again, putting your all into it. And I'm just kind of grateful that we can do this today. So yeah, thanks everybody for being here again. Thanks everybody for commenting, and let's all have a good night.